Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator, the demo. So we got to level 2. We are on, I think, day 3. And we just unlocked the slushy machine. Serve slush with the slush machine. Can be repaired using catalog. So I think it's $50 to repair it. Still rainy. New release movie available. Order the new release from the new tab on the computer. This movie will be considered new for 7 days, making it especially popular with customers during that time. So we have to check the computer out. I think it comes with a standee as well. Yeah, so it comes with a standee. So all new releases have a custom standee included when 5 copies or more are ordered at once. Additionally, the price per unit decreases for every additional copy ordered. Buy at least 5 movies in a single transaction. Okay, so we're gonna buy 5, which is very expensive. And we have to get the shelf as well. So we have to be mindful of what we're buying here. Like, I'm sure you could probably put them on a regular shelf, but the reality though is I think it stands out a lot better if you put it on like a new release shelf. They're a little more distinct. And again, I appreciate the fact that like nothing's happening right now. That today is still 8 o'clock. I think we'll put it in the window, maybe. We'll figure that option later. And this is a harder. Static haunting. Oh, that's neat. Police siren. I mean, it's not neat in terms of like that's a police siren, but it's cool. Different sound effect. I don't think we had that in the first 2 days. Had that Ubisoft random dog barking in the background. All right, so we can only go so far. Can we see that from outside? We can. That's actually not a terrible position. Probably put another one here, maybe one day. No, we'll move it here. The V. Oh, we can't because of the walking path. So I do appreciate that there's an arrow to kind of direct you as to which way's out. Now we have $89, which is why we didn't want to overspend. Let's go stock our shelves. This is not sponsored content. They did not ask me to play this. It's just a very fun game. Love the concept of it. It's nostalgic to me. This is pretty much how we would spend our weekends. Go on Friday. We won't always exclusively go to Blockbuster. There was other ones in the neighborhood too. A couple mom and pop movie rental places as well. But yeah, it was fun. I think another big franchise was what, Hollywood Video? I think it was another one. They weren't as big in our area, but still. I think Blockbuster pretty much owned everything at that time. Now, it would be nice if these just automatically stacked in your hands instead of having to grab them, but you can get in a routine as long as the game doesn't break up the monotony of like with a reserve or having to rewind something. And again, we're gonna purposely put a couple here on the other shelf. Just so you have 2 shelves for them to reach through, because if you have to do anything on one shelf, they're gonna get in the way. And we know that 5 new releases get a standee, so we could probably get another standee. Because we could get 4 right now, but I'd much rather, if we're just gonna buy more, might as well get at least 5, just so we get another standee, a little freebie with it. And then we can maybe put one like right around here or something. I wish it stayed in that mode, to be honest. We'll split them up. Yeah, it would be nice if it stayed in that mode so you can just kind of grab a bunch of things. I'm not really sure what that said. It said something. Oh, they just like walk right. Not sure why none of these are flopping in here. Oh, that's what's happening. They are walking right in front of you. 0 F's given. How you doing? So you got one of the new ones. $39. So this is one of those wonky ones. $10 thing gave us a 50. I mean, it's a $50 bill, so no relation to the Goonies.
$50 bill. $50 bill. $50 bill. $50 bill.
It could happen. But still, that's a little annoying. How you doing, ma'am? Oh, you got a good variety here. Like what, 4 of them? Really like your movies. Kind of like, again, how we would spend our weekend. Go, like, I personally, because I'm a nerd, one of my favorite things to do was go and gawk at the old wrestling, like WWF wrestling movies and stuff. Very fun. Like, they weren't movies, they were just basic pay-per-views and whatnot. And Coliseum video events, almost like house shows, the glorified house shows. And I would just always look at them. And I think the ones that seemed to be more interesting were... Oh, that's probably you're talking over here. I got friends coming over tonight for a haunted jump party. I want a super scary movie. Sure. Stalking Family?
Oh.
Yep. Perfect. Now, we have money, so let's go buy another row of the new ones. So we get another standee out of it. But yeah, I would love going over there and just look up anything wrestling. Like, I was enamored with late 80s, 90s wrestling. So anything that had a nice shiny box to it, go over there and just look at the back. Like, that was the interesting thing of back in the day, where we actually had physical things as opposed to everything being digital now. That you can look at the back of the box, you can kind of get like a taste of what it's going to be, whether it was a movie, a video game, something. So I would always drool like at the old Royal Rumbles and stuff, just seeing who was on the box cover. Usually a Hulk Hogan. But then the video games, man, those were amazing. I don't remember so much the old, like, I didn't have a Super Nintendo back in the day. I have one now, but I got one like after the fact. And those days we would rent Nintendo games a lot. There would also be other places too that we would rent, local mom and pop places, just like the movie ones. Some of my favorite ones were, I think there was a WCW game at one point that they had for Nintendo. And then I feel like I remember more PlayStation 1. Hey, how you doing? Henry, I reserved the movie. Okay, cigarettes, The Last Day Home. I imagine we have it. Probably the only one.
Ooh.
Now, I have one cool nerdy memory of Blockbuster. Is one time I was fortunate enough before my birthday, that my birthday's in July, so this had to been some like springtime. And I was fortunate enough that we're able to put 100 down to rent PlayStation 1, because I did not have a PlayStation 1 at the time. So I rented that, and I rented WCW versus the World. I felt like the coolest cat in the neighborhood coming out of my dad's old Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Again, this is already showing the age, because now the Wagoneers are what was old is new again. Having that big plastic briefcase with the PlayStation 1, man, that was just a cool experience to rent that for the whole weekend. And then later that year, for my birthday, I was fortunate enough that I was able to get the same duo pack, PlayStation 1 and WCW versus the World. Again, this is also showing my age too. At a Toys R Us. All these things that really don't exist anymore, that all happened like within the same year. It was amazing. It was very fun to be a kid those days. How you doing? Are you done throwing them on the table? Alright, that's $3.50. Yeah, I had so many good memories going to Blockbuster. Wow, what do you need? I'm not looking for fancy special effects and big budgets. A drama movie with a deep story would be nice. What do you suggest? Also, I would enjoy a good movie more. The special effects of bad movies always take me right out of the story. Okay, so he wants a bad one? Or he wants a good one? I wasn't really paying attention because I was looking at the top screen and like, apparently someone's knocking on the back door. We're gonna give him this one. We'll see if he likes it or not. Oh, looks like he liked it. We'll go check out the back later, when like there's not that many people here. I don't know if there's any stealing in this game. I think you can have employees later on. I don't think it's a thing in the demo, but I think that's something that the base game will probably have eventually at some point, whenever it comes out. Which is cool, because I mean there's a lot of things that you kind of want to interact with, but at the same time kind of want to like do it all yourself. while I enjoy Gas Station Simulator, have all the DLC and whatnot, but eventually a lot of those aspects get kind of old. You get really stretched thin, having to run here, having to run there. So I like that this is so far a little confined area, so it's manageable for the most part. You can kind of do everything in the same spot. Do you have a drama movie to recommend for someone who's lonely? We might. We have actually a couple. Our mammal driving west. God, why do you have to stand literally right in front, and why can't I interact? Go, move. Angry spirit. That's me right now. I'm just shooting in the dark here.
Ooh.
They're really not doing anything, but we have one left. I was gonna go see in the back. Game's already pushing us forward here. Now we could probably buy another row of new releases. Normally I probably wouldn't do this because that would just be too many new releases, and then you probably have to deal with the stock later on. Since it's a demo, it doesn't really matter. How you doing? Check you out. Hope you found everything you're looking for. Hope you really liked that recommendation that I gave you. A couple Nosferatus, or inspired by, I should say. Enjoy it. We do have a couple left, but I think the store is technically closed. Closed at midnight, which makes sense because I think Blockbuster was the same deal. We have a note. Meet me out back at 9 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're after exclusive movies and deals, I'll crack the door open and let you know I'm here. I'll be waiting. Tape dealer. Are you still here? You said 9 p.m. Oh, this is neat. This is also creepy too. Sewer. Oh, the dealer. I've got bootleg movies for half their market value. Exclusive adult titles and the occasional holographic rarity. Only the good stuff. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Alright, so this is also another interesting aspect of movie rental places. There's always that seedy corner of the room where they had the adult movies. So they only have two, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't want to really get them because then I have to get a whole nother shelf. I imagine we'll have to occupy like the corner of the room for those. But I do like the fact that they actually do exist. That's kind of funny. Now we're just gonna have signage everywhere, aren't we? It'd be cool if we could put it outside. Let's flank them. Probably all the signs I'm gonna want at this point. Too many signs, and I imagine that'll get really clustered once we have multiple new releases. So we rented out 47, returned 43, 19 served, reserved movies given 1. So we made 213. Not terrible. So we unlocked sci-fi. It's really loud in my ears. New movie genre will be available in the marketplace on your computer. Love it. So we'll have to buy new shelves. Alright, so tutorial completed. You've completed your first 3 days as a proud video store owner. Time to take your business to the next level. Now it's time to spread your entrepreneur wings and take your business to the next level. Improve your shop with decorations, snacks, displays, arcade machines, and other goodies to draw in more customers. Keep an eye out for special events like the Fall Harvest Festival happening this weekend. Unlock new movies, genres, hire staff, expand your store's footprint, and discover plenty more surprises along the way. I think this is technically 1 or 2 days left because I think the fall is the last day. So like you'll see the Harvest Festival, everything, this will be decorated differently. You'll have little shopkeepers. I don't think you can interact with them, at least not yet. But you have like pumpkins and all these other display things outside. It's really kind of a cool theme that they have. Maybe we can occupy a shelf for now until we garner enough money. So the news, that's still going to be new because it's for the whole week. So I wonder if we're only going to have 1 new release per week. So sci-fi, I love it. You get free. So maybe we can actually afford a shelf. I love that the game gives you a bunch of them for free. Nice little freebie. Kind of get you started. So we could put them there. Feel like hard sci-fi almost. This could technically be either. We'll do that and we'll have that maybe for sci-fi. Really appreciate the fact that like right now time just stands still. Gives you enough time to actually set up things. We played other stuff too, like what is a grocery store tycoon. where the time is rolling, so it's always continuing, and there's unfortunate stamina and all that stuff, so it kind of gets in your way. Can't do it now because we have $28, but we can spend $50 and get a slushy machine. We're gonna see a lot of these. I'm sure we'll come across a reserve along the way. Should have, what, 10 of these? Yeah, there's reserve. Where's it at? So it's cool that we can actually scroll through that. I was not even aware of that. That's actually interesting to know. Let's try it when we come across the other one. Scroll through it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's a holographic one? Did you see that? Holographic. Oh, that's neat. That's actually cool. So I imagine those are probably a little rare. You probably get more money for that than the regular ones. I didn't know that was a thing. And a lot of horror. A lot of movies returned, which is nice. Overnight too, which is funny. Another typical thing we would have to come across. Drive over there like 11:50. Drop at a little drop-off box. Kind of like similar to what they have out here. That was a legit thing. Put this over here. It's a new release. I wonder if like you put them at on a regular shelf. I wonder if like their price goes down. Question mark. We have a lot of reserves. Yeah, I do appreciate that the music is very much copyright free, according to the notes at the beginning of the demo. I appreciate that 100%. I think we got everything. We got 3 standees apparently. Really like this movie. Now, I wonder what you can do with these after, like if there's gonna be like a storage room that we can just stow all these in. Perhaps this area. I don't know. I imagine this is gonna be a storage for overflow. It's really cool. Love how seamless everything works right now. It's very much a polished game. Like, weird to see a demo that's this functional. How you doing? Good morning. I like to see people showing up here in the first hour. And a lot of movies returned.
Oh.
I don't know if there's any sort of limit. Like if we could set how many days people return things. I don't know if that's a thing. Lines are already getting backed up. Also like the fact that we can actually hold 10. That would be very annoying otherwise. How you doing? I reserved the movie The Static Haunting. Sure you did.
Oh.
Oh indeed. How you doing? So the regular one is $7. We're gonna keep an eye and see if maybe we could come across a holographic one. I think that was at the bottom here. Yeah, I think we have 2 of them. We have them up top as well. We have to keep an eye on and see if that actually those pitch a higher price. I imagine they might. I don't even know. I mean, I assume that the game probably mentioned it at some point. Kind of too excited to play this game, to be honest. I've already played it in my free time. Kind of like why I wanted to play the demo now. I normally don't have enough time to play demos. Just very busy. But this, man, when a demo kind of comes across your plate and you like it, you kind of get excited. You make time. Perfect change so far. Again, somewhat realistic. While I don't like it, can't happen because he did pay with a $50 bill. It still makes sense, even though it's still kind of ridiculous and like you're giving him $39 and change. But it is what it is. I think I said it in the past, it was very annoying that we used to play this other, I think it was a repair shop, like a vehicle repair shop game, and I think to get new tires they were like $100 and people would commonly pay $200. So you're giving them $100 change. I'm like, just give me $100. Why? There's no $200 bill. So why are we doing this? It makes no sense. In some aspects, I feel like you're just doing it just to kind of do the gimmick change thing. Very annoying. So imagine you reserve. I reserve the movie Sad, A Hitchhiker's Dream. Alright, so this is this one.
Ah.
You're welcome. I think we've only botched one of those. And really, because we had no We didn't have many options, I don't think. I do like how we're a little more organized. Kind of like a good aspect of demoing the game previously. Have an idea of what you're doing. So when you actually record it for posterity and for the channel, you seem like you know what you're doing somewhat, you know? And you know what, a lot, damn, just throw them down, why don't you? Um, especially for me and like file savings and stuff. Like you don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing that John Travolta walking back and forth like Pulp Fiction because you don't know what the heck you're doing. Kind of that scenario, but I mean it's also downsizing the file size as well. So I mean you're expediting everything, expediting the time it takes to record, edit in your file size in the background and stuff. So I like to demo these games as much as possible. And I'm not just saying it just because it's a demo, but I mean it is what it is. I just like to play these games when I can previously, just so I have an idea as to how the game operates. If there's anything known issue-wise, we can work around because it'll be fixed. Stuff like that. Just playing them, and I do appreciate that this is one of those games too that even in a demo sense, you have multiple saves. So right now, I am not overwriting my personal save. By doing this, I think you have maybe 4 or 5. I could be mistaken, but you have several. I appreciate that. I appreciate when games give you enough sense to where you just don't have one save. The downside of having all these live service things is like you just have usually one save. So it is what it is. So it's really kind of hard to demo something like a Motorfest or like the Division or something. I'm not even just taking shots at Ubisoft, but I mean they have a lot of live service games. I think one of them was Towerborn maybe for Microsoft, another one. I like blood and scary things. Could you give me a horror movie to watch? Bonus if a film critic says it's a good movie. So horror and good. So we're gonna look here. Werewolf Ghost Story. The Demented Bathtub. Sounds bloody.
Oh.
Yes, oh indeed. And right now we do have the holographic one still here. Or maybe not. No, we did rent that one, so we're gonna be vigilant on that top one. See if it pitches a higher price of, I think the regular ones were $7. So we'll see if those vary. Oh, and let's do the selection machine. So here, prepare it.
Hey.
And so we don't have equipment, so this is for other things. This is for snacks and whatnot. Machines, I guess we don't have. No, this is active. How you doing? Layla, I reserved the movie Late Nights with My Bubblegum. That's interesting. Enjoy it. Oh, indeed. So that was just a regular one? $7. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we weren't in the register. So do you have it? We'll see if you have it. $7. Maybe you have it. You have a couple hearters. There, you have it. Oh, that looks like Orange Cassidy and Roddy Piper. So that goes for $7. Wonder why the holographic ones are exactly the same price. Yeah, $7. Interesting. Maybe they sell better than they rent. They probably rent the same, but maybe they sell better. So we're done here, but we have a bunch of last minute returns. Another one. And of course, rewind. We'll stock these up and then we'll start another day. Another day at the video rental store. Alright, so we got 47 rentals and rented. 17 clients served, 3 movies given. 3 reserved movies given, made 223. So we reached our level cap, which makes sense. Oh, something's happening again. So I don't see the fall things here. I thought they would happen. because there's also a fireworks show at midnight. So interesting how that hasn't happened yet. Maybe that's the next day. Maybe that's a random occurrence. I don't know. Felt like in my personal save that happened a lot. We're gonna have a ton of these. I don't know how many we rented out, but I think we have 15. The reason why we're throwing them is because left click is the same button to throw games, to throw videos down as it is to grab things. So I do like the simplicity, but that's gonna happen a lot. You're gonna accidentally click something that you didn't want to. And hopefully people will buy some slushies today, because we just got that at the end of the day. Oh, now we're gonna muck up the waters here with some sci-fis. Maybe we'll toss those first. All right, let's go this. Plop them there, plop them there. So all those are stocked. Like a train? The heck? That was a new noise. I do appreciate that it's not always the same noises. I think the first video we did, we covered, it was like nothing but dogs in the background. This video, I think, has had 2 police sirens, maybe. So I do appreciate the fact that, like, they're just random different noises. The world's alive, apparently. The world is alive. So you up there. Those are all those. And shall we partake in another shelf? Can we get anything else? Sci-fi. We'll get another random batch of sci-fis. I do love when it dings too, to let you know that someone's here. Love it very much. Typical noises you would hear something like a dollar store. I imagine it's probably reserve pickup. We have a ton of them. How you doing? I reserved the movie Gestures Wrong Number. Sure, we have to have it somewhere. There you go.
Ooh.
It's no Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but it'll do. How you doing? $1. Like it. Oh, we have a ton here. Let's scan these in real quick. Like, this is a very fun job. I would honestly, if you get employees, I would 100% want them to maybe just handle the register. To have like this weird satisfaction doing this. Like, I don't know why that's fun to me. I just hate the fact that, like, they block you 100% every time. Isaac, I reserved the movie Family Fisherman Drama. I imagine we have it. There we go.
Ooh.
Enjoy it. See if anybody requests a slushie. Got the holographic one, $7 still though. Weird. I would thought that would maybe pitch a higher price, but I don't think it matters in the rental game. I think maybe if we get into like the actual selling of movies, perhaps that pitches a higher price. So renting them seems identical. Like right now, $7. That's just a regular one. No slushies yet. Slushie machine's getting a little antsy back there. See, they would normally ask you, like right here, I think they check out all the movies first, and then they ask you for a slushie. No takers. And it's pretty simple too. You just press the button and like the cup comes down, and then you put it, just one squirt, because you could put 1,000 squirts in there, but I don't think it varies. Now there are a rainbow one too, where you'll have to select them all, and it creates like a rainbow effect. Really kind of a cool concept, to be honest. Here we go. So they want a grape. So you snap in here, you pull down the cup, 1 squirt for grape, long press, and it magically fills up. Scan it in the cup, bada bing, bada boom. Pretty simple. And we're done. Oh, hello. Probably reserve. I'm looking for something new. Do you have new release movie recommend? I'm sure we do. We have a ton of them.
Ooh.
Yep. You're welcome. Love it. Just something satisfying about just owning a piece in time with a movie rental place. How you doing? Sorry about that. Oh, Mr. Recommendation. Hope you enjoy it. So $20, $7. That's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. Maybe she didn't have a 10. $3. See, this one makes sense. $10. I love it. Love how it just makes sense. Another return. Thank you for rewinding. I reserved the movie Robotic Marine Takeover, I think it said. Yeah.
Whoa!
Let's see if there's any loosey-goosey sci-fis that we can order. We can get more drama. $50. We can afford it. Let's see if there's any signs. So there's one here. We're gonna get a variety. Gonna get a good, a regular, old. I don't think there was a bad one. I hate when that happens. Yeah, we heard you with Nope. See, when you put one the wrong one, it goes instantly to mixed. Make a mixtape there. All right, what do you need? Reserve? I reserved the movie Mammoth Rockstar. I'm sure we have it. That one.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Thank you for reserving it. So they want like a lime and the coconut. So you could put like 1,000 sprays here. Doesn't matter. Comes out the same. I think they just give you the option of tapping it because you're gonna have to if you're doing the rainbow one. I hope we get it at some point. Oh, there's the banger. Must be Tuesday or Thursday. $4. We'll see what movies he has. 9 o'clock, so it kind of makes sense. He said he's gonna show up around 9. Speaking of $9 change. What do you want? New release? Rain in the forecast. I lost my job. My partner left me. Got a sad drama movie for me to watch in my despair. Well, that's sad. Like literally sad. Oh, that's funny. Sad Hitchhiker Dreams. You know what? Honestly, can we click on you again? So you just want an emotional drama one? I think that works.
Oh.
Yeah. I do like the fact that we can click on them again. Hopefully we can like cancel it if we couldn't find anything. Didn't really think about that aspect. Pretty much when you agreed to it, you're kind of locked in. You might not be. Let's see what he has back here. Always click on it to go through. What you got there, buddy? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna buy him. We're gonna buy him just for the sake of buying him. It's funny. Then we'll have to buy shelf. I don't think we could hold those and hold this at the same time. Put this in the corner over here. We know why. That there. Alright, so I think this is the horror. And this is a drama. How you doing? $2. Enjoy it. And I think we're done for this day and probably this episode. So we ended with 43 rentals, 41 returned, 18 clients served, 4 reserves given, earned 214. All right, guys. Well, as always, we'll catch you in the next one.